thing. We've been watching Rivers play through loser's side, pretty deep in loser's side to get into these grands, and wow, look at this. We got a Fire Emblem battle and everything. So, grand finals, Mega vs. Rivers. Yeah, man, again, this is Rivers coming out from winner's side. We have seen Rivers drop really early in these brackets. A few, you know, I would say, I think 3 weeks where he dropped out below or before top 16 and ended up like winning 12 or 13 sets and winning the tournament at the end. So, you know, Mega's got the work cut out. Rivers figuring doesn't usually use the Chrom that much because Chrom's not a great character selection in Wi-Fi, but Rivers Chrom is also built kind of different. So we'll see what it does against Mega here.
Yeah, man. The bread and butter for Rivers was definitely Chrom. Definitely more known for his Chrom gameplay. I've had the, I want to say, privilege and the honor of playing his Chrom, but despite what he did to me, you know, like, he kind of destroyed me in bracket one time. So I don't want to say it's too much of an honor, because I just got, like, taking a L the way that I did against his Chrom was like, I really hope that never happens again, kind of thing. So, but nonetheless, like, it really goes to show, like, Rivers is really good with this character. Whether it's Diddy, whether it's Chrom, like, he knows every single, you know, confirmed. And like I mentioned before, like, the same way he puts the time and effort into Diddy, figuring out what works, how it works, and the muscle memory that he has with Diddy, like, it's also displayed in his Chrom, and you get to see that firsthand right here.
Well, he's just so good at, like, you know, finding combos and extending his strings, and even off stage with Chrom, like, who's really known for a terrible recovery. Really just oh my god, really just so good at saving his jump and air dodging and still making it back to stage, because that's where this character really struggles on Wi-Fi. Because Chrom is very, he's for the person who can react and punish accordingly. Like, that's what makes this character a powerhouse. But reaction times and reaction responses on Wi-Fi is what gets nerfed the most. So Chrom is literally the person who kind of gets the worst of that. But, you know, River's still out here making the character work. And I think debatably the best Chrom on the planet. Debatably the best Diddy on the planet too, quite honestly, outside of like Tweak and I guess Aaron. Outside of that, I think Rivers has that. But this Chrom, it's hard to tell you in this era of Wi-Fi, but like even offline, the only other Chroms you ever really see cruising the way Rivers does would be Matty G or Mr. R. Aside from that, man, like that, Rivers kind of just has a command over this character.
Yeah, definitely. When you think of Chrom or Diddy, you do think of Rivers. So, you know, that's always a good rep to have. And once again, you're seeing right here, like, Rivers, no slouch, just covering every single option. One thing I remember from playing against Rivers was that, like, I thought I could get back on stage, but he just, every time he had me at ledge, it was just kind of like, I know how to cover every single option, and it's just more of like, whether I mess up will be whether or not you make it back on stage. And with a player like Rivers, you know, that's always going to be a factor, as he has Mega off stage, not in a good position. Once again, covering his get-up option right there.
Yeah, so this is, oh my god, I was just going to say this is going to be over in a second.
Oh, it's not over.
That didn't kill. And that's the thing, is being against the ledge, being on the ledge against Rivers is really a struggle, whether he's playing Diddy Kong or Chrom or just anyone, because what you were just saying, getting back on stage when you're playing against Rivers it's hell, man. He just understands this game in a certain way that most people don't, so he's able to sort of just cover your options.
Yeah, it really does rely on Rivers to just mess up in order for you to get back on stage. So it's not more of what you're doing wrong, it's more if Rivers is going to do something wrong in that case. But right now, Mega holding his own definitely brings us to a last stock situation, and yeah, I would go as far to say last hit, because Ike has, being the powerhouse that he is, can definitely steal the stock early, but it doesn't matter. No tech on that platform will seal the stock with the fair. I mean, F the tilt.
So we'll see, dude. We'll see if he keeps Chrom. We've seen this before, where even if he wins a game one, gets the Chrom game in. I don't know if it's for the, like, a subscriber, like, hey, if I'll use my channel points, you got to play Chrom now, or if it's just like he just wants to get some work, or if he legitimately wants to use the character right now. So we'll see if he sticks with it. That was a pretty close game one, all things considered. A lot of times you'll see, you know, him go close like that and then switch, but it might not. Maybe he'll stick it out with Chrom. Maybe just trying to get the character work.
I mean, is he fully making the switch to Diddy as his main, or is it just kind of like a?
I think it's more so the Wi-Fi more than anything else. I just think Diddy is more usable online, basically. So that's what's happened. If offline was back, I think it'd be a different story. You'd probably be seeing this Chrom a lot more, but online, there's just so many other things you got to worry about, let alone even just reaching the stage back when your reaction time's already, again, get a nerf just from playing online. But I think that Rivers might not fear that as much playing against like an Ike. Yeah, I don't know. Things are a little bit more reactable, so it turns a little bit more into, if I'm playing appropriate neutral and extending my combos the way I am, then I'm not going to be worried about this. Whereas, like, if he's playing against, like, a min-min or anything where it's just like, okay, I need all of Diddy's tools to stand a chance here.
You know, one thing I'm noticing from Rivers is just, like, he has...
Oh, my God.
He knows exactly what he wants to throw out. I feel like he's had a few times where he could have killed earlier, as he does seal the stock there, but, like, there were some instances where I was questioning why he didn't throw out a specific attack to seal the stock. Oh my goodness, he's going crazy right now. This is
what he does. This is what I was telling you. He gets so much out of the instant double jump techs, and like he just knows how to extend his combos, and that's what makes Rivers so deadly with Chrom, because Chrom just moves so quick, and the moves connect if you know how to do it, and then you'll see Rivers do that, man. You'll be at 0, and then before you know it, yeah, you're at 105, and things are crazy. Yeah, I had to call it on that one. There was no getting back. But still in a great position here.
Yeah, these Nair ones are so clean coming in from Rivers. Like, he really knows the spacing and, you know, the landings of his character, just when to throw out an attack. And even though he's not really getting the full punish on it, it's just like the fact that it's working in his favor. And, you know, like, maybe it's not going to work now, but the next time it could possibly work. You know, that's always something to keep in mind. Like, Rivers is just getting closer and closer to getting these very crisp looking confirms.
Yeah, man, and don't be surprised to see, you know, yep, I was gonna say some kind of crazy trade. Is what I was gonna say. Yeah, because like that sword, this isn't Roy. Like, as good as Roy is, like Chrom has the benefit of no sour spot. So every time you get hit by the sword, it's pretty much consistent, which for better or for worse leads to different things. Roy gets a benefit from that, just as Chrom does in certain ways. And watching Rivers, you'll see the ways that consistent hits on that sword really do wonders. But speaking of consistent hits on a sword, that Nair and up air as consistent as ever for Ike.
Yeah, Rivers doing a really good job. Omega just holding his ground, just fighting as much as he can. I mean, Ike fights for his friends, but Omega fights for his life. As in, you're seeing it right now. He's doing really good. That forward smash.
Oh, man. Okay.
Why did it? Why does it reach the platform like that? Oh my goodness.
I mean that's the. A lot of people will say like Roy is better, and you know, there's a lot of good reasons for that and arguments you could make. But here, first of all, watch how good this was. He went from being like dead to countering to just running off Nair and making it back. Like that was probably the best play of that particular game. But, right, so just the way Chrom hits. Yeah, like, I don't know. That sword has way more range than you would think it does. Like, it's pretty crazy.
Nonetheless, though, Mega did very well that game too. I mean, he's been doing very well in general against Rivers. You know, bringing it to a last stock situation it's a pretty big deal. If you can get a game, even better. But now we'll be seeing a Game 3 potential final game if Rivers can seal the deal, and we are going back to small battlefield. To what could be Mega's final game, unless he finally has an answer to what it is that makes Rivers Chrom this good.
I mean, if he does have that answer, he hasn't said it yet.
Yeah, I mean, 67 right off the back. That was crisp, man. Like, you really can't word it any different. Like, it's crisp gameplay right there, and just knowing your characters in and out is working in your favor. And right now at 104%, Mega really needs to start getting some confirms, whether it's with his Nair, whether it's with any options that he has. You know, he has to start kicking it up a little bit more. You can't allow Rivers to continuously get these combo strings going for him.
Yeah, and I think this is the first grand set that we've seen Rivers stick with Chrom. And I mean, I guess I see why. I mean, he's getting all the success here. There really isn't a reason to switch. And honestly, man, I feel like Mega's probably getting a lot from the set too, just sort of learning how to deal with. Yeah, he knew he knew he wasn't coming back. The angle he was at, and I think he actually was down and jumped. So.
Yeah, but sometimes you respect when people at least try.
I mean
yeah, at least I like it when people try. It's like, oh, that's cute. At least you thought you could make it back.
Yeah.
But Rivers, I guess,
wasn't feeling
player
cute.
instinct.
Yeah, just wants to end the set here. So he's gonna do it. That Bear is gonna be a great start for him to try and do just that. I mean, but this is the best that Mega has shown up so far. So could be.
Yeah, he's doing really good right now.
Yeah, he's having a good game here, and honestly, for all intents and purposes, this is pretty even and could really go either way. It's really just a matter of Mega avoiding all these huge combo strings that Rivers seems to find.
Well, there's a little combo string of your own, you know, just getting the Nair into up air confirms is just the first step, you know, and sealing the stock will be the next step. In this case, at this percent, up smash will definitely seal that stock, bringing Mega into a comfortable, you know, one stock lead. 61%, you know, that's mid percent for Ike, so you know you won't really be seeing Ike die too early unless Rivers just does what he just did there and set up for a potential edge guard situation as he has Mega off stage. Forward throw, yes, they'll put him in a bad situation, but Mega he's always one step. He knows exactly how to recover when he's going against these players, man. Like, he knows what's the best option, you know, what is worth it, so I don't have to worry about getting edge guarded and just dying to something that I probably could have avoided.
Yeah, man, absolutely. So let's, see, like, if that was Roy, that probably would have killed. In any case, doesn't matter, because F-Tilt is going to clear it out regardless. And we'll see if Rivers is able to cap this thing off in 3-0, or if Mega's on to something here. Because Mega might be on to something here. This has been mostly Mega's, this game 3 has been mostly Mega's.
Yeah, Mega's definitely playing a lot better, and if he is to go out this game 3, at least he goes out with authority. He's not just gonna lose, you know, in I guess what you could say predictable 3-0. No, he's going out with a fight, and he's bringing the fight right now. Rivers, though, doing everything he can as he has him in a bad situation. I feel like he could have done a better punish, but back air will do a trick. And Mega just one hit away from bringing this to a potential game 4, fighting for his life right now.
No, see here, Brown gets it, man. No, that wasn't it.
Not enough.
That one probably did. Okay.
Second time's a charm.
Bouncing around a little bit, so I'm going to guess that we'll probably see Chrom again, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see Rivers just flip the Diddy to just kind of try and close this thing out, but otherwise, really good game coming out from Mega Man. This was looking like a bit of an impossible situation, but now 2 sets with Rivers, winners finals, and now this first set of grands, it looks like Mega has figured out Rivers enough to take a game, so that is something. Like, I'm not even saying that in a facetious way. Facetious? How do you say that? Facetious? Terrible. Anyways, yeah, I'm not saying it in any kind of way. Like, yeah, he's switching to Diddy probably. But like the thing is it's not always necessarily easy to do that. You'll see a lot of times people go 2 sets in a row with Rivers and, you know, barely even take a couple stocks. Mega's a really bright player and has definitely been doing some adjusting, has been working on avoiding some of Rivers' confirms and stuff like that. Looks like Chrom is back out here. And yeah, I mean, there's still some room for Rivers to work with here, even if he does lose another game. So, I mean, this is one of those sets you grow through if you're Mega. So getting that first game is really good here. We'll see if he gets another one.
Yeah, well, we're seeing a great display of of combo strength coming out from Rivers. Once again, he really knows this character in and out, and starting so strong. Like, the aggression that Rivers displays is not just like a one-time thing. You're gonna expect that kind of aggression for the whole 7 minutes if you are to even last 7 minutes against him in one game. Like, you're noticing right there, he's not stopping whatsoever. He'll hold his shield for a second, but next thing you know, the moment his shield goes down, he's already thrown out an attack that could potentially put you in a grave situation.
Yeah, lots of crazy movement coming out from Rivers. You're going to see a lot of B reversed side Bs and everything else. Enough to mix it up. Has Mega in a very disadvantaged position here, but Mega's still not saying die yet on this first stock.
Oh my god.
Rivers was waiting that out. He just didn't have it spaced well enough. Although,
Yeah,
honestly, we haven't really...
respectful.
I mean, we haven't really even seen Mega use counter very often this whole day. I think that may have been like the first time I've really seen it.
I guess it's more of like, how can I use it against Rivers when he's on top of me 24/7, and instead of just like just throwing it out because you feel like it's a safe option, as dash attack will steal the stock. No, Mega known for killing with dash attack of his own, but in this case, Rivers is just displaying a little bit of what Chrom can do outside of his forward smashes and F tilts and all that other good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think dash attack, from what I understand, for Chrom, considering how hard everything else hits, is always the most optimal, but I mean, it still kills, especially at the percent that Mega is at. So Rivers is definitely going to recognize that. Take the stock. No problems here. Going to look to attack on whatever he can. Possibly take another stock here before. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, man. That is so
He wanted to, yeah, he was
watch.
waiting for an F smash there, but not going to get it. Instead, Mega going to look to take stock number 1 here. Going to have to find the right hit, though.
Yeah, right now Mega just trying to hold his own, trying to space everything, trying to find the opening that he needs. I mean, at 143%, he doesn't really have to do too much, put too much effort into stealing this first stock, but he has to get it done as soon as possible because he's already seen that kill percent in his second stock. And now Rivers, once again, has him off stage. Bad predicament right now for Mega if he can't find the opening that he needs. As the F tilt, great micro spacing right there from Rivers, just knowing when to turn around, expecting a grab, I'm guessing, from there, because he did get the optimal punish right there. One stock at a time. Mega, once again, bringing this to a 2-to-1 deficit. That could have been horrendous. I thought he almost got himself ended. Okay, we're just going to see 3 up these in the span of 3 seconds.
Lord. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll see Soaring Sword Slash. I'm pretty sure that's Chrom's up B. That a lot of time is going to be a combo finisher for Rivers. Usually because it's a big damage. It attacks on big damage, and it'll kind of swoosh you into the hitboxes pretty easily. So a lot of times you'll see, if it's not going to turn into a kill, you'll see it end like that.
I mean, nonetheless, Rivers doing very well. Good usage of the up B right there to kind of use it as a get off me tool, you know, like just push Rivers away. 69%. Rivers looking at oh my god, he wanted that, and he almost got it too. Mega has a lot of ground to make up though if he wants to bring this back. Sitting at his final stock. Oh my god, he tried to go for it. Back throw. What will be the conversion?
Alright, man.
Yeah, Mega's just trying to play it a little bit more safer, but you know, like, he knows he has to find that opening now.
All the credit in the world to Mega for being really patient through here and honestly finding his hits. It's not easy when you have one of these characters just throwing the hitboxes out. When I say one of these characters, I mean like the Chrom and Roy archetypes. So Mega, despite being at 148, does have Rivers down to the last stock. Playing very smart, very careful. Is one Chrom confirm away from death, or even just a stray hit at this point.
Yeah. Right now at 160%, Mega's not looking in a good spot. And when you're sitting at the ledge like that, when you realize that Rivers just kind of has you cornered, it's like, at this point, going a little bit for style as the Nair 1 into back air confirm will seal the deal. Rivers looking extra crisp tonight. Just kind of running through bracket like if it was nothing, man.
That's what he does.
Played extremely well today.
Yeah, man. It's always a treat to see this Chrom, too. You don't always see it a lot of times. Usually Diddy does come out, especially for a lot of these online sets, just because it's just the better character online.
So I didn't mention this before. I probably should have, but Rivers almost had the perfect bracket today. If it wasn't for that one loss to Mega that he had in Grand Finals, he would have had an undefeated. Yeah, he was undefeated up until that Game 3.
Crazy. I didn't even realize that. I have to go back and look at that.
Check it out. This man ran through bracket 2-0ing and 3-0ing Mega. Until,
yeah, man. I mean, honestly, Mega played a great set. Honestly, had a great day. Like, I feel like Mega I think himself honestly had a pretty dominant bracket. Makes it to winners finals. I mean, double eliminated by Rivers. That right there says something. 3-0'd Inu, and and then double eliminated Inu, which was probably who would have taken second if not, and even lost the game to Inu. But like regardless, really good brackets for both. Let's see. While we are here, I guess I should show you guys a couple ads. What do I want to show you? Let's see here. Okay, Galaxy Gambit. I'm pretty sure this is still tomorrow. I know like actual Collision is this weekend. I don't have the slide, but there's probably both going on. So make sure you check those things out. You guys already know where to look for all this. Smash.gg/Galaxy Gambit is where you'll find all the information you need to know about that. In addition, if you're looking for more Collision events, and if you're not attending Collision this weekend, the online version of it, there is Fusion every single Monday. That's smash.gg/Fusion. If you're looking for Wi-Fi brackets every single day of the week, we got you covered on Tuesday. I'm pretty sure, I mean, this is an old slide with an old date on it, and there isn't always a pop bonus, but I'm pretty sure that the one next week might have one. You're going to want to go ahead and check out the Smash GG to confirm that, or just check out No Pause Tournament's social medias. That'll also help you. But again, if we're continuing on the trend of a Wi-Fi weekly every day, you do have Xeno every Wednesday. So now you got your Monday covered, your Tuesday covered, your Wednesday covered. Thursday, of course, is DNA. If you want to know more about these House 3000 events, and you do, trust me, go ahead and check out their SmashGG/Xeno Wi-Fi, or go ahead and check out their Discord, house3000.nyc/Discord. What else do I have for you guys here today? I know Nintunis isn't here yet, but I'm going to show the slide because Nintunis has been putting in a ton of work on this stream recently, so I want to make sure I'm able to kind of let you know what he's doing. I wasn't feeling that great today. We'll probably see him again next week or maybe another one, but go ahead and check out youtube.com/Nintunist, or check out all the podcast outlets for the Double D Experience, which is a Nintunist podcast. Pretty cool podcast. And outside of that, I don't really think I have much else to show you guys right now. That's kind of it. Came and it went. Gabe, I want to thank you for
finished pretty early today.
Yeah, man, pretty good. We're done before midnight, dude. Now, I want to say thanks for coming out and keeping me some company today. It was good to have you back.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to be back, honestly, and with the way everything's coming up for my room, I mean, I would say this won't be the last time. I'm not going to take a 9-month hiatus again. I'm definitely going to start, grinding the commentary scene again. I mean, with what I've realized for sure, and not even just because he told me, it's just because it's a general thing. I mean, the Wi-Fi world seems to be what will be taking over for a bit, and even when offline comes back, I still see, the remote commentating world being a thing. So gotta start taking advantage of that. I mean, more than anything, aside from just trying to maintain a busy lifestyle and just trying to get through this pandemic, I've also taken the liberty of trying to improve what you see as my room today, because none of this stuff was here up until probably a month or two ago. So, I've done my best to redecorate.
It looks good, man. It looks like a nice, clean streaming room.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, it's just my little home office. Streaming will be something that I will be doing very soon as well. But that's to be, more details on that will come within the next few weeks for sure.
Well, hell yeah, man. Well, again, it was really awesome to have you here. Yeah, and hit me up if you want to come back, dude. Always happy to have you.
Yeah, we'll do, man. I'm looking forward to come back for sure.
Cool, dude. All right. Well, with that being said, I guess that's going to be it for us. I'm actually going to try and be cool and host someone. So I'm looking to see who the host. I'm probably going to host Max Ketchum, just because I see he's live, and that's the familiar name I see. Because I'm sure James is about to go off line in a minute, but I do want to thank you guys all for joining us. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was one of those days where just kind of chilled back and relaxed, but I kind of like those days, and I hope you guys do too. So with that, hope you guys have a very good night, and we will see you next week.
Have a good day, everyone.